Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel called Tours Puerto Vallarta. This is our live stream here from Puerto Vallarta. How are you? Thank you very much for staying here, Andre. Thank you very much. We're gonna wait for some more people get connect. Meanwhile, I'm going to hola, Arnold. How are you guys? Hola, Lisa. Good night, everybody. Let me share this with my social networks. This is something that I can't do if I am doing the live stream on my phone on the streets on the Malecon. So this is a great opportunity for share on my social networks right now for more people can watch the live stream. I think it's a good idea. Well, more people connect. Tonight we're gonna talk about what's happening here in Puerto Vallarta and a little bit what's happened in with the prices of some products. I mean, the eggs are very expensive now in US, I think, and we're gonna discuss how it's affecting here in Puerto Vallarta the price, the problem of the garbage here in Puerto Vallarta, more specifically in the Zona Romantica area. Yes, yes, there is a lot of problems over there with the trash, with the garbage right now. So we're gonna talk about that. I'm fine, Lisa. How are you? Hola, CB, saludos. How are you? Another thing that some of my subscribers told me on the video on the comments on my video, it's about the be aware because the tourists here in Puerto Vallarta on the Malecon are are targeting and there is people who are stealing your pockets, picket pocket, something like that. Yes, Ibi, we're gonna talk about the smoking law or the tobacco ban. Well, we're gonna start first. We're gonna start with the weather. Pickpockets, yes, because one of my subscribers told me about that. Just to put it on warning, on advice to you guys here on the Malecon happened in these days. One of my subscribers was victim of these pickpockets. It seems like some tourists are a target. Well, a lot of target, and I'm gonna tell an experience of some of my customers. For security reason, I will not say the names, but I have customers right now here, and they are suffering because everybody wants to take advantage of them. Taxis, restaurants, Ubers, Didis, everybody wants to rape you off. So be aware of that. And I'm gonna give you, instructions how to protect you. Yes, Andre. Yes, yes. But we're going step by step. First, the weather here in Puerto Vallarta. What is going on here in Puerto Vallarta with the weather? Guess what? It's getting hot again. It's getting hot again, Puerto Vallarta. It's amazing. Sometimes, right now, normally we don't have garage or parking garage in our house. So our cars normally are outside on the street. Here in Puerto Vallarta is very safe. So it doesn't matter. Our cars are very safe. Now I leave my car outside in the street, and guess what? When I just jump in again on the car during, I don't know, the noon, or I don't know, some hour between 3 or 4, it's really really hot, like in the summertime it's really really hot again. So Puerto Vallarta, the weather is crazy right now. The mornings are fresh, but not too fresh. I mean, the mornings, the temperature said, I don't know, 70 Fahrenheit, and it looks like it's very cold, but it's not. Let me check right now. The Fahrenheit right now here is 75, but when it's in the morning, in Celsius is 23. Yes, around 70, 69 Fahrenheit in the morning here in Puerto Vallarta. But guess what? There is more humidity. Right now it's very windy here in Puerto Vallarta, and sometimes the last Saturday we have a little rain. The last Saturday here in Puerto Vallarta. Right now I feel a little bit of humidity, and it's not like in the rainy season or in the summertime, but it feels hot again here in Puerto Vallarta. But the beach, the ocean is still cold. It's still fresh, the water. For me, it's not time for go to swim on the beach. And remember, I don't. We the locals don't swim on the beaches like Los Muertos Beach. We swim in far away, Conchas Chinas, I don't know, Palmares Beach, or Boca de Tomatlan, or Las Animas, one of the best, or Jalapa or Majahuitas, not contaminated beach, because it's very isolated areas. There is a lot of presence of tourism or the tourists, but there is no houses, there is no infrastructure, that people don't live over there, so there is no human contamination over there. So anyway, the weather is crazy here in Puerto Vallarta. Okay, so just to I give you that advice right now. You come in here in Puerto Vallarta, it's gonna be a little bit hot, but it's still fresh. It's still good weather for go to the beach, take the sun. You know, it's amazing right now, Puerto Vallarta. Moving with the tobacco ban, because I have more on my blog. Let me give you the direction of my blog, because you can read more news on my blog right now. I'm gonna post you here my blog, and you can read more about news there is over there, and you can read more news. I put it more news on my blog, most of the important news here in Puerto Vallarta, what's going on. But tobacco ban, what's happening right now here in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, it's like you can't smoke anymore on the street or public areas, even inside of hotels, bar, and restaurants. Okay, there is no way. And the fine, if you are smoking, or the police caught you smoking on the streets, especially on the beach, because the police is gonna watch very closely now on the beach, that nobody or anybody can smoke right now, and the fine could be from $500 to $1,000. So that is a very big fine. And but the police gonna tell you the first time and a warning. You must not smoke here or in the public area. Okay? Don't do it the first time. The second one, they maybe they're gonna arrest you, and you're gonna pass 3 days on the jail. Okay? And you need to pay the fine. Okay? The and it's gonna be more several I don't know, fines. Maybe if you're a tourist, maybe you will be deported. So don't smoke in the public areas. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but for the tourist, Puerto Vallarta is very kind, is very friendly, Mexico, but don't stay in troubles, okay? People who is looking for trouble, they're gonna find the troubles. So just don't smoke. In my last video, I just talk about the garbage or the trash problem on the Zona Romantica. And in one part of my video, you can see that I'm looking for some uh, garbage or trash on the beach, and I find a lot of cigarettes. We call the in Spanish, the last part of the cigarettes. Hola, Barbara. And I find a lot part of the cigarettes on the beach, a lot, and plastic on the beach, and it's the Zona Romantica, Islos Muertos, which is one of the most popular beach. So it's very sad. A lot of people still smoking on the beach. Um, CB is asking, will there be designated smoking areas? Yes, but not in the public area. I mean, you can't smoke in the public areas, on the beaches, on the streets, only on your house, only on your house. I mean, if you are in a hotel, the hotel must have an designated area for smokers, and in that area it's only for smoking, and that's it. You can ask for some wine, beer, or food. It's only for smoking. That's it. That's the same apply on the restaurants or in the bars. If the restaurants, the bars, or hotels don't follow these restrictions, they must pay a fine or shutdown of the business or partial closure. For the hotels or the resort is more like very restrictive law over there. So right now the hotels are very worried about that because they have a lot of smoker customers, but you can't smoke anymore on the lobbies or in the pool. Is not allowed. Yes, no fumar, no smoking right now. Excuse me. And um, a lot of people asking me if vape or vaping apply, and it's the same. It's kind of the same. Um, it's the same level or category of a cigarette. So yeah, it's the same. Uh, and some people say that vaping is worse than cigarettes right now. I don't know. I don't have the statistics or whatever, but I just quite to smoke like 12 years ago, no, 14 years ago, but it's not very healthy. Okay, it's not very healthy. You're gonna have troubles on the near future for you, your family, your health. So no fumar, no smoking here in Puerto Vallarta, no Mexico, y no Mexico, no smoking. So you are a smoking person. Just think about you only can smoke on your room. In some rooms, some hotels says no smoking on the rooms. So maybe in the balcony, but only in your place. But this is a very difficult discussion because the law say even in the balconies, because you have more people up or down of you or your room sometimes, and it's like you can't smoke even in the balcony. So just check that your condo, your hotel has a designated area for smokers. It's the same for the restaurants. And I think in the bars, like in the Zona Romantica, I think they don't follow the restrictions. I think they don't follow the restriction, but I don't know. I don't know. I will to check maybe in the next video what's going on if they are following uh, these law, but I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, okay. So talking about now, moving about the problem, the trash problem, about the problem with the trash in the zona romantica. I think the problem is because it's a lot of people over there. It's a lot of people over there. I mean, that's the most inclusive area. Like all the gay community is over there. The Los Muertos Beach is very popular. You have all the Saturdays you have the farmers market over there, and it's kind of the old Vallarta, very close to the Malecon too, and it's kind of like very famous area, a very one of the most touristy areas in. I mean, I think it's the number one tourist area in Puerto Vallarta, Zona Romantica. So there is a huge demand for rooms over there, Airbnbs, hotels. I mean, there is not a lot of hotels. There's a lot of condos, and that's mean a lot of Airbnbs, VRBOs available for renting. Just a few hotels over there, and or the hotels are very small but very nice hotels, and there is a huge demand of rooms over there. So the city can't handle a lot of people. I mean, the services, the sanitation services over there must be like almost 24 hours a day. I mean, all it's crazy because it's a lot of people. In my last video, um, you can see how it's working. I mean, the authorities is working, cleaning, but that same day at night is a lot of garbage. It's a lot of garbage, or even I don't know. At the afternoon, there's more garbage. Night, more garbage. Morning, more garbage. It's a huge demand. There's a lot of people over there. There's a lot of people. And there is a lot more neighborhoods in Puerto Vallarta, not only Care Zona Romantica. A lot of people say it's because I watch comments on Facebook groups about the it's very dirty, bad image for Puerto Vallarta. I consider not to come back again because it's so dirty. You know, Puerto Vallarta is not only zona romantica. You can go to another places, but I understand everybody wants to go there. So you must understand that this area is suffering because there is a lot of restaurants, a lot of bars, a lot of hotels, rooms, condos offering obviously renting or services, but not all the job is for the authorities. I mean, residents, locals, or locals living over there, and Americans community, Canadians community, it's their responsibility to help uh, or contribute to maintain a good image in that area. If you want more business over there, especially for the restaurants, bar, and hotels and condos. I mean, if you're an owner of a condo over there, you must to talk with the administration of your condo and put it to work to clean or to help to the authorities to clean that area because it's every hour there is a lot of people and there is people they don't care the can trash are overflow. I mean, it's full of garbage over there sometimes. Imagine in December in the high season. This is the high season right now. There is a lot of people. There is a lot of people. They must to clean, but everybody wants to do their part. Our visitors must to take responsibility on the trash on the garbage. This is my opinion. Why? Because I am a local. I'm in my area, in my neighborhood here, like behind me, two, no, one block away from me. We put on the corner, on the middle of the street, in one corner, all the garbage. and everybody, I mean the neighbors put the garbage from 7 to 8 p.m. And we try everybody to be responsible and to do that. If you miss that hour, you miss it. And you must to save your own garbage to the next day. Don't leave it because there is a lot of cats and dogs, and there is people, the scavengers, that they doesn't care. And we take care, and the people who is living very close to that spot where would we put the garbage. Meanwhile, the truck is passing. It's like supervising, or sometimes they are cleaning. So everybody helps. If I don't clean it, but I'm be responsible to put the garbage at the hour, okay? And some people, they don't care. They are buying a condo over there, and they just say, "Oh, my responsibility is only pay my HOA, and that's it." No, responsibility is on the image of your neighborhood. You buy the condo. You don't stay like all the year, and you are make money or a profit from a condo that you're renting, and you are like complain about the garbage, about the image, and you do nothing. I mean, this is not very responsible of your part. So do your part. Try to have or contribute with the authorities. There is like a gathering, or we call like a neighborhood meeting, that they always talk about that. But it's not always the fault or the problem of the authorities. Everybody needs to help. Right now, where I'm living here, there is a canal, a huge canal here, go directly to the beach. When it's raining, it's passing all the water from the rivers here. And guess what? The authorities are here working on this. We all this with they work here, cleaning and doing like because we have a lot of trees here, and they are like cutting the trees, or podando, I think is well, I don't know the word in English, but they are cutting the trees. And guess what? The neighbors are helping, bring some water to the people, bring some food, cleaning, brushing, or sidewalks to make better cleaning. And that's something over there. The people, residents over there, they don't do nothing because the owners are not here. I don't know if they don't care, or because they don't here, or they don't know, but this is gonna turn in a bad business in the future. Remember, you are living, or you are paying your condo because that area is very touristy. So, from my opinion, this is what's happened right now. People doesn't care, and they don't want to do a profit from renting, but they don't be responsible with the image, with the trash, with the garbage here in Puerto Vallarta. I think that is happening here. Barbara say stay at Hyatt Siva in December. Usually stay at Barcelona. Hard to decide which one to go back in May. Barbara, I don't know now, but Hyatt Siva doesn't like the Ubers pick up from the resorts. They prefer like taxis, and that's a very bad, like or the ugly side of that hotel. So that's why we don't recommend that hotel. There is bad reviews, or was bad reviews when Ubers tried to get in here in Puerto Vallarta. Check those reviews if they still with those bad practice. So we don't recommend that hotels anymore. The Hyatt Ziva Barcelona, it's okay, but there is no Ubers close to that area because far away from Puerto Vallarta, around 25 minutes away from Puerto Vallarta. Yes. Carl, say, hola Oscar, looking forward to seeing you. Yes, yes, we're gonna have a nice time. Yes, Lisa, that's what's happened right now here in Puerto Vallarta. Another thing, what's happened here in Puerto Vallarta this weekend is a long weekend because the Sunday, February 5th, is like a national day because it's the Dia de la Constitución. It's like our, how is Constitución in English? Um, I don't know the word, but it's like, but it's Dia de la Constitución, and it's like it's a no labor day or no work day for us, and they pass to the Monday, and we're going to work to next Tuesday. There is no schools. It's people like the office people like, but here in Puerto Vallarta it's tourism, so we work all day. So it's gonna be a long day. So it's gonna be a lot of national tourism or domestic tourism. Uh, and yes, it's gonna be a long day. Yes, Lisa. Yeah. It seems like Hyatt Siva has no good reviews because the problem with the Ubers. That's the problems. They don't want like they don't wants that the Ubers pick up people from their resorts. I mean, when you get to the Hyatt Siva, you need to uh, do a turn because it's in the highway. Turn, and there is a gate, and you need to go down and do this and turn again. Is because it's like the highway. I mean, it's in the in up terrain, and you need to go down and do like two turns to go to the lobby. And if you ask for an Uber, the hotels doesn't allow the Ubers pick up people. So the customers need to bring all the luggage and go up. It was very hard, especially for older people, and to go and take the Uber from the street, from the highway. It's very dangerous. So they have a bad reviews because that. I don't know if they still do that practice. This is a bad practice, but we like do a punishment on that hotels that we don't recommend that hotels because they do that with their customers. So they want that the taxi drivers do the job, and the taxi drivers cost the triple right now, or in that time, and it was like not a good for the customers. But sometimes like they are the same business with the taxi drivers, or they have some commissions, and and it's a mafia, it's a gang. It's what's happening right now in Cancun with the Ubers and the taxi drivers. There is a war over there, and but right now Uber is legal in Cancun. Okay, I don't have customers. I don't have customers yet from Hyatt Siva, but if I have, I can't pick up people from there. And if my customers wants a service from me, they wants to go to some another point, and then we can meet it, and then let's go to another to the tour or the to do the trip, you know. And that's what's going on with the Siva. Another thing is a lot of people is asking me with the prices uh, here in Puerto Vallarta. Renting here in Puerto Vallarta is getting really expensive. Let me give you an example right now because I want to move with my family to another or a bigger place, a bigger house, like three bedrooms, because I have two kids, and they are growing, and like we have with two rooms only, and it's small right now. I mean, we are okay because the rent is cheap because the area where I am is cheap, but the prices right now, the people who has or they own the prices is getting crazy. Nonsense with the price, and it's a problem right now because I just watch on the Facebook group rentals for for locals. Uh, 2 blocks away from my house, 2 blocks away from my house, 2 bedrooms. Obviously, it's bigger than this, but they are renting. I am paying right now 200 US dollars per month. Obviously, it's not furnished. It's not furnished. I have a balcony in the corner, very nice. But it's not like I'm in the front of the beach, and it's not. I mean, it's a corner. The corner normally worth more money. The balcony is not big, like for have chairs and something like that, and it's very noisy here. So whatever. And this little apartment, the cost for renting monthly is around 600 US dollars. I mean, this is crazy. And the renting is for locals. I used to live in that street several years ago with my mom when I was more younger, and with my parents, and it's crazy. 600 US dollars? Like what? This is for renting for a locals? Are you crazy? Like this is nonsense. Like this is like are you okay? Are you need to check your brain because this neighborhood is there is no tourist area. Come on, like this is not good. The prices are crazy. The prices are crazy, and I know the property, and I say it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Six is 12. It's around 12,000 12,000 Mexican pesos. That is a lot of money. The minimum wage here is 6,000 Mexican pesos. How suppose I'm gonna pay that rent? Imagine that. I mean, right now where I am right now is 200 US dollar. That is okay. But even with a minimum wage that is 300 US dollars, it's like the 80% pay the rent is crazy right now. And this is affecting the decreased labor here in Puerto Vallarta. You know what doing the government here, the authorities here, they brought people from northern states, and they can handle the economy here is too pricey, the rents even for locals. This is 100% centrification that is happening right now in Puerto Vallarta. And I read a lot, and I have a lot of emails, people asking me for renting here in Puerto Vallarta for prices. Let me give you an example. If you find, yes, yes, if you find a property and people wants to or you watch the price monthly, the monthly fee or the price is uh 1400 US dollars. That is a lot of money, a lot of money. I mean, I'm gonna put you in perspective with your economy and our economy. Maybe for you, if you're living in US, I don't know, I just suppose imagine this because I have only information about one for my customers. They say in California or in Las Vegas or wherever you're living, and you are renting around 3,000 US dollars per month. Here in Puerto Vallarta, you arrive here in Puerto Vallarta and you are paying 1,500 US dollars. Obviously, say obviously it's great. It's great. It's cheaper. Yes, but comparing with the locals, and if you say yes, you are affecting us because people gonna say, ah, like, okay, they're accepting this high price, this very, very high price. We're gonna rent only for those people. And eventually it's gonna be expensive even for you and not affordable anymore for us as a local. I just and this is gonna talk about the experience of my customer right now. Find some place to rent here in Nuevo Vallarta area, in a not tourist area, but a gated community, very nice area. They're renting the property around from 25,000 Mexican pesos to 30,000 Mexican pesos with non-service included. I mean, no gas, no electricity, no internet connection, no water included. That's around 1,400 US dollar. Sorry, to 1,600 US dollars. That's a lot of money. And it's still social interest houses. I mean, it's only because it's gated and they have a pool. But the HOA is crazy. It's crazy, like a big condo in front of the beach. Don't accept those prices. Those prices are really, really high. I mean, for you maybe it's like very, very cheap, but for us it's not affordable. Like it's beyond our like economy. These people is crazy. But these people is in trouble right now because they buy the property on a credit and they need to pay, I don't know, 15,000 Mexican pesos per month, and they renting 25,000 Mexican per month. And one part go to HOA, one part go to the commissions to the vendor or the rental agent, and another part, a little tiny part like 5,000 Mexican pesos is the profit for them. So they're in trouble. They are in trouble. They buy very, very expensive properties and they want to rent that high right now. And this is like it's not good for everybody. I mean, this is what's happening right in Puerto Vallarta. And those properties are like at least 15 minutes away from the beach on the car or by car. You need to have a car in that area for go to the beach, for go to the Walmart or the grocery store. There is no grocery stores in 2 miles around. So you must to have a car. Oh, you have gated community, you have pool, you have very nice areas. All the locals, we don't pay that. We are not crazy for paying all those luxuries. For us, it's luxuries. I mean, we do all by ourselves. We save a lot of money. We save a lot of money because it's crazy the prices right now here in Puerto Vallarta. And that area is not Puerto Vallarta, that is Nayarit area. It's supposed Nayarit area is cheaper than Puerto Vallarta. And I'm not complaining. I'm just telling the truth. I just try to put you in perspective what is expensive here in Mexico, talking about or in our economy, not in your economy. For you, could be Oscar, this is so cheap. I pay $5,000 monthly for rent. Of course, I'm gonna rent those properties, but you know that you can good rent for 3 bedrooms. I will pay here in Puerto Vallarta. Here in Puerto Vallarta, from 10,000 Mexican pesos to, I don't know, 13,000 Mexican pesos. That is 600 to 800, more or less. No, less, 700. It is what it is. It's too much for us. Even I can say that I do a good profit from my customer, from my service as a local guide. I'm not willing to pay that. I only work for pay the rents. Obviously not. And a lot of people say, don't do that. Buy your house. I already have a house, but it's far away from here. Guess why? Because the properties here are so expensive that I can't afford it anymore here in Puerto Vallarta. Me for as local, so I need to buy a property far away from Puerto Vallarta, where it's more insecure, where it's very difficult with the transportation. Takes at least 1 hour to get from that property to here, Puerto Vallarta, for work. That is gentrification. That is how it's affecting us. Why? Because people is accepting those crazy prices. I understand the prices on the condos in front of the beach. I understand that it's in front of the beach. It's a condo. It's a penthouse. Great, excellent. But in an area is not tourist paying those prices. That is crazy. That is crazy. I know our economy is totally different, but a good price for for rent monthly is from 500 to 800. Pay no more. Pay no more. Say to the companies, it's too much. You are crazy. This is too much money for renting. Let them know people that there is demand, but they you don't want to pay that, so they might adjust the price. And this is only inflation, or they are like it's artificial. This is not because the life is getting more expensive. I mean, here is if you are here in Puerto Vallarta, live here in Puerto Vallarta, you can go to the flea markets, to the tianguis, to the real markets here in Puerto Vallarta, and you can afford to pay for your groceries, for your food here in Puerto Vallarta. It's crazy right now the prices. Barbara, El Tuito is far away from Puerto Vallarta, at least 1 hour, and I'm not recommended to go over there. Only to the market over there, and the market is so artificial. I mean, it's not a real market. I don't know. They try to do touristy. It's kind of the same for get so I mean it's only the tourist area. If you know that Tuito is dangerous, it's dangerous because the Trito is more the mountain and you can go to the beach. The Wamixle is very nice, but it could be dangerous in El Tuito. I just stay in El Tuito once and I don't like it very much. I don't like it very much. For me, it's boring. It's not attractive for me, okay? I have friends living over there and they invite me, but they say, just don't let me know you're coming here because it's not very safe here. And I'm gonna be with you all the time because you know there is bad guys over there. So it's like no, here Puerto Vallarta is our bubble. It's our bubble. All the bay is our bubble. But this is not include El Tuito. Forward than San Pancho is outside the bubble. It's getting a little bit more insecure over there. People asking me, Oscar, do videos on Guayabitos, La Peñita de Jaltemba, Los Ayala, Lo de Marcos. Those places are 2 hours away from Puerto Vallarta. Uh, that is not Puerto Vallarta anymore. I mean, it's outside the bay, it's to the north. Gunfires, drug lords over there. So I don't want to go over there. It's it's too far away from Puerto Vallarta. I don't want to be on a place that I don't know very well, and it looks unsafe. So people is asking me because they want to look over there for find a place to recharge. Of course, you will find very low prices over there, but I don't recommend it. Yes, you will have the beach. I don't recommend it because it's different over there. It's different. It's the security over there is totally different. But I don't know. If you want to hire me for check those places, uh, We can go. We can. You can feel very safe with me if you stay always in the car, and if you understand how it works. Because I understand how it works here. You want to hire me to go to the or to do some dark tourism with me. You know what is mean dark tourism, where it's like little uh, places very like dangerous or um, like ghost stories or somebody dies here. Like, yeah, we can do that, but not too much. Of course, I will show you the dark Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta is very safe, but yeah, it's like in another parts. I mean, it's not like you need to carry a gun for go over there. No, here it's safe, but it's something that it's better not to stay on the nights over there because I don't know the places and I don't recommend to stay over there. Yeah, but Puerto Vallarta is still very safe place. You know this is what's happening right now in Puerto Vallarta with the prices, with the rent in here in Puerto Vallarta. Every time is more difficult to find places for rent affordable. I mean, with the budget that I tell you, 500 to 800 US dollars is very difficult. Unless you have like just a little room, little studio, and you don't pay that money for just a room. That's not okay. That's not a, I mean, that is not a dignity. This is very low. So I mean, your money works and you need to be or to have a more dignity place. You know, it's people is crazy right now and they want only the money and if they don't um, adjust the price, people gonna go to other places. Baja California is expensive. Cancun is three times more expensive than Puerto Vallarta. So Puerto Vallarta is now the option, but sooner or later it's gonna be other options. So yeah, Miss Maloya is so beautiful. I remember when I used to go a lot of or too often to the beach, but now it's like it's less beach. Like the ocean is eating the beach. But I remember like I don't know, 15 years ago, or when I arrived here like 30 years ago, almost 30 years ago, and the beach was amazing. El South, I don't know that place, Lisa. I just received an email from another customers asking me about that place, but I don't know. El Sauce, no, I don't know that place. Can you tell me a little bit more where it's located? Because, or if you have idea where it is? Because Arnold, where is asking, where is a nice area outside of PB where you can buy a smart property like small farm? I will say, in Ixtapa, there is a place called Ixtapa. Here, no Ixtapa, Guatanejo. It's here in Puerto Vallarta. It's around 20 minutes away from Puerto Vallarta. It's like going more to the west side, like direction to go to San Sebastian, but not too far away. Is but it's still here in Puerto Vallarta. Actually, my mom has a property for rent in Ixtapa, but it's only for locals because it's too far away from Ixtapa is not for Americans or for Canadians. It's more for locals. Uh, and over there is the jail, is because it's outside. There is the jail or la penal, we call it Spanish penal, the jail. But forward there is a lot of areas for buying and people is making business like selling those areas in Puerto Vallarta area. And even I think like it's a good idea to buy one piece, a large piece of terrain over there, and to do something like a ranch and do some business for bring people like tourists for visiting, for like a very Mexican restaurant, something like that. It could be a good idea for business, and it's great and it's more fresh over there than in Puerto Vallarta because it's a little bit more in the mountain, but it's not too far. Like you will do like from Puerto Vallarta over there like 35, 30 minutes in moderate traffic, not much traffic. I mean, it's great idea to buy a land over there. Thank you, CB. El South, it says about 5 minutes from Walmart, Sam's, and Galerías. El South. Hola, Igo, Anon. No, I will check that, Lisa, because more people is asking me for that area. I don't know, maybe it's a place or it's a neighborhood or something like that. I don't know that place, but I will to look into that because it's more people asking me for that place, and I don't know. But yes, Arnold, this is, could be a nice area in Ixtapa. In Ixtapa, a little bit forward of Ixtapa, La Desembocada is the name. Email me, Arnold. Email me, and I give you more details, like a good location on Google Maps, and you can check the properties over there. Remember, if you want to buy a property, I can help you with that. Okay, I'm working with company, real estate company, and we can help you with that. We have lawyers, we have experts, and we can help you finding a property to buy here in Puerto Vallarta. And remember, I give you the most honest news about properties. Remember my video for condos, for condominiums were canceled because not following. Nobody gonna tell you that, and I am the most honest source of information about Puerto Vallarta, where to buy, what to do, or the news here in Puerto Vallarta. Okay, I'll be happy to find a place. Okay. And well, I don't know if you have more question. Like I told you, I'm sweating. It's hot in Puerto Vallarta. It's hot. How crazy is that? It's supposed it's winter for us. It's supposed it's fresh, and I'm sweating here in Puerto Vallarta. It's crazy the weather. Don't bring your jacket. You come here to Puerto Vallarta. Bring your swimsuit for swim on the beach. I think it's gonna be a great idea to swim because it's hot. It's hot. I'm sweating right now. Okay, that will be all for tonight. Thank you very much for staying with me, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always watching my videos. I will have more news for you and more videos. I'm improving more my videos, my English too. I hope to see you again in during the week. And if you watch me on, if you're here in Puerto Vallarta and watch me on the street, just say hello, okay? Bye bye. Buenas noches. Adiós, Cal. See you soon. Bye bye.